What up? What up? It's Deontay with Deontay's Reviews, and guess what? I'm back home. I'm in the lab. I'm in my office, as you can see. I'm back from vacation. It is, I don't even know what time it is. It's a little after 11. So I am committed. I try to be a man of my word, and I'm doing my best to get y'all these reviews because doing these reviews, it helps me to decompress from life, but it also brings y'all some laughter and something to smile at. So thank y'all for being patient while I was on vacation and still giving love and still, being understanding while I'm away with my family. I was able to get y'all some reviews and we was able to laugh and have some moments. Do me a favor. I've been talking with some of my followers, that's been some of my subscribers, some of y'all, and I'm considering going live because I want to meet some of y'all that have been faithful, that comment every day on my videos and my reviews. If you want me to go live, put a 9 in the chat if you want to go live and if you would be a part of that live, so we can see what's going on, and then I can probably make something happen. But anyway, I want to do a review from this 9:30 skit this morning. Piarry tells Anthony, it seemed like for the umpteenth time, that he needs to do something with Shayla. So let's get into this skit to see what's popping.
You talk to Shayla?
No. I'm probably gonna go over there a little later, see Kyle. Why?
Every time I talk about Shayla, you always like your energy just goes down.
Because she's draining them. Like, why is this a mystery at this point, Piarry? Why are you acting like she was the main chick and she brought so much to his life? Like, I just don't understand. It seemed like she's an advocate for the side chick. Piarry is an advocate for side chicks all across the world at this point. Maybe because in some way, shape, or form, she was another form of a side chick for Wayne. And so she empathizes with Shayla. I don't know. It seemed like she was subtly and in a subtle way willing to be a side chick for Anthony a week and a half ago. So I don't know if this is just her empathizing, but why? What is it? Why are you advocating for Shayla? I don't get it.
Y'all all right?
Look, Shayla was supposed to be my piece, and she's being everything but that. You know.
So in other words, she was supposed to understand her role. Many of us who got grandparents from the 50s and 60s, when granddaddy was out there being a Rolling Stone and he had a side chick or he had a family on the other side of town, the side chick understood her role. She was supposed to be his piece, his fun away from home. I'm not advocating for that, but that's what it is. And it's a different time. The side chick now wants to have all rights and privileges of a wife. That's what he's pretty much saying.
So,
I don't know. I just kind of feel like you're stringing her along.
I disagree. Shayla's stringing her own self along. This was her plot and ploy. This started from her. And I'm just trying to understand why PR acted like she don't understand that, or she forgot that truth and forgot that knowledge and acted like Shayla is such a victim. I don't like how they trying to victimize Shayla in this skit and in this storyline. It's getting kind of irritating and it's getting bothersome. And I need somebody to speak truth to power, to say what needs to be said, to say what ain't being said.
how am I stringing her along? I pay for everything. I take care of
Man,
Kyle.
that girl love you. And you over here making plans to go back to your wife. You got your baby mama. You're like, I told you, like living this little double lifestyle. Like, what's when are you gonna keep it real with her? You gotta stop stringing her along, man. All that energy you doing with that is just gonna come back to you.
Like, I mean, when we first started messing around, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? She catered to me. She, you know, I ain't gonna tell you everything else she did, but
Yeah, I don't need to hear all that. But she loves you. And you know she loves you. She had your baby. Like, you gotta stop.
Listen, do you know how many people have babies with other people and they don't really love that person? Do you know how many people had a one night stand and the baby was a result of it? That does not, having a baby with somebody does not mean you love that person. Where's Piarry's mind at? Who raised her? Who schooled her? Like what is she talking about? Somebody call Shayla and tell Shayla to come back to Piarry house so she can be knocked back to reality about how crazy this woman is.
You gotta stop playing with her, man. You're gonna end up breaking her heart. If you don't want to be with her, you should just go ahead and tell her that.
I agree. Ant-Man should stop being a coward and tell Shayla that he wanted to go back with his wife, even if Amber won't take him back.
It's better just to hurt somebody real quick in the moment, but then they have time to get over it versus just stringing them along and just constantly hurting them over and over and over again.
I don't want to break the girl's heart.
So stop doing that.
That's not the thing. It's not the fact that he don't want to break her heart. Anthony's scared of Shayla. Okay? He's scared of what she gonna do. He's scared of the harm that she gonna bring to him. Okay? Put a 5 in the comment if you think Anthony is scared of Shayla. That's what the real problem is.
So what? I should just be miserable and just stay with her?
No. Tell her you don't want to be with her. Don't you want to go back to your wife? You gotta keep it real, man. You gotta keep it real with yourself so that you can keep it real with everybody else.
Yeah. I don't know. You seen how that girl acted when she came over here banging on the door and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
don't you think that you need to just go ahead and tell her the truth about how you really feel? Like I know how it feels to have somebody play with my heart and string me along and make me think something when it's not that.
I mean, you say that, you talking about me, but Wayne kind of does the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. It is not the same thing.
How you figure?
Because, I know what I was getting into with Wayne, but, just deep down inside, I thought maybe I could change him a little bit, but whatever. But with you, Shayla has your baby. And don't you want, a happy son? So everything you do to Shayla, the way you affect her, is going to affect him.
2 things to unpack there. She said he tried to compare him and Wayne, say Wayne do the same thing. She said, no, Wayne don't do the same thing because I knew what I was getting into. Remember when him and Wayne was, they was in the driveway? And he said, and Wayne told him, somebody gonna hurt you, boy. Because with me, people know I say how I feel. You lie about it and mislead people. Somebody gonna hurt you. Piarry is saying the same thing. At least we all know what Wayne said. We for years we've been like, well, why are women so being such fools for Wayne? Because a lot of them think most of the women he was with thought they can change him. That's what the issue was. But to what she's saying too, the child is going to resent you. Now here's the thing: you cannot be with the mother but show up for your child. And your child won't resent you. Now, your child may want to understand why y'all didn't work out. But resenting you, I don't really see that, especially when you're showing up and being present for your child in every way, shape, or form possible. So I think that's what Piarry needed some correction right there. Listen, me and mom might not be on the best of terms, but when it comes to you, son, daughter, I'm here. You gonna always know daddy gonna show up.
He's going to see his mom unhappy. He's going to see her crying. He's going to see her by herself. That's going to affect him. And he's going to grow up to resent you. So you need to think about that.
And this is where children eventually, and I'm going to cut the skit off here, children may not understand and may have a form of resentment for whatever reason. But when they get old enough to ask mom and daddy what happened, that's what the child can ask both sides. What happened? What happened? And let the child decide. See, you ain't got to paint a picture of the other child's parent as a bad person. Because time would do that if they are actually bad people. You ain't got to tell your child to talk down to your child about the other parent. Because time would do that. Like I just said, time would do that. So, I don't think he should worry about if this is his child. He shouldn't have to worry about the resentment of Kai. As long as he continues to show up, as long as he continues to be a present force in Kai's life, Kai ain't going to worry about all of that stuff. He may wonder in the back of his mind why y'all didn't work out. And then the older he gets, he's going to be bold enough to ask that question. And then that's where y'all got to be honest with him and tell him what happened. Listen, daddy was married. Mommy was did what she did. Now, whether Shayla tell the truth or not, that's on her. But the only thing he can do is be honest and transparent when Kai asks him the question if that is his son and the older he gets. Like I said, I agree with Piarry. The only good thing she said, the only truthful thing she said is that Anthony needs to tell Shayla where he sits at as it relates to he and her. Put y'all thoughts in the comments. What y'all thinking? My main question to the Carolites is, y'all think Anthony's scared of Shayla? I think the answer is yes, but let me know what y'all thinking. All right, let's get on to these next skit reviews.